Shalom. Starting out by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'Hashem, Rakah Kodash. Giving double honors to the elders and apostles of Grand Millstone that rule well. Giving reverence to the sincere brothers that is pushing out the gospel throughout the four corners of the world. Peace and salutation goes to the elect, the house of David that the Lord is raising up in these last days, which is made up of you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and scattered Israelites amongst the other nation that look like the other nation, but according to your pedigree, you go back to the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, as we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. And with that, I want to say Shalom. I just want to make a video concerning the MOTB, the CHIP, because it is prophecy, and it will come to pass as we start to see it more and more, and you start to see how Esau is moving. And you start to see prophecy is just popping out of the scriptures, man. And these last days, the only ones that's gonna protect you is Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah, and no one else. The elect was already predestinated from the beginning to receive salvation, and the elect are going to be protected from Esau, Edom. You know, and they're not going to take that MOTB. So I want to go into the book of Revelation, chapter 13. And let's go straight to the point. I'm going to start at verse 14. And it says, "And deceives them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast." Now, the beast is Esau, Edom, and his system. And it says, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they shall make an image to the beast which had the wound by his sword, and they live. Now, the image of the beast is the the ways of this society, and the ways of wickedness. In verse 15 it says, "And he had power to give life to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed." And we started to see how Esau is moving, man. Coming out the Jake, coming out to the northern tribes, so-called Latinos, and now he's starting to come out really the whole house of Israel, man. Even the southern tribe and different major big cities. Verse 16 it says, "And he causes all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads." And that's the time that we're coming into, man. "And that no man shall buy or sell, save he that had the MARK, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding cast the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 666. And this is how we know that this is a physical thing, man. That the MOTB is a physical thing. It's not religion. It's not something spiritual. It's You know, it's a physical thing, because it says what? It says, for it is the number of a man. And you see? Because ultimately what Esau Edom wants, he wants to have full control of the people. And that's something that the Lord's not going to allow, especially concerning his elect. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14. Verse 12. And it says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations, because Esau weakened the nations, especially during the time of the Renaissance. Renaissance means the rebirth, because it's, the rebirth of ancient Rome, all right, which is the system of Esau Edom, the system of Eve, For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Because one thing about Esau is that he believes that he's above, especially above the children of Israel. Now, Esau Edom is our punishment for breaking the laws, statutes, and commandments. But once again, the Lord is going to protect his elects, because we're coming to the end of our captivity, our punishment. Verse 14, it says, and I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. And that's one thing that Esau Edom did wrong. For one, he was created to be wicked. There's no righteousness in him at all. There's no forgiveness in at all. Esau Edom don't believe in forgiveness. He doesn't believe in righteousness. That's why we live in this wicked society. Verse 15, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. And that's the time we're coming into. Now we go into the book of Revelations, chapter 12. Now, forgive me. Going back to verse 13, Isaiah 14 and 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation. Because Esau Edom, he once again, he wants to sit also upon the mount of the congregation, which the mount of the congregation is talking about the children of Israel in the sides of the north. All right. And that's one thing that he's going to try to do with the MOTB, which is the C-hip. Now, everybody should already know what the C-hip is, what the MOTB is, man. Because we're coming to a time that we have to be careful, and we're going to start speaking more in codes, man. Because Esau Edom is, he knows that he has but a short time. Get that as well, too. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 12. And verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed, which is Yahweh Shah, which you ignorantly, what the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. But his true name is Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, the anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accuses them before our God day and night. And that's what Esau had done to the children of Israel. They painted a picture and try to make us wicked. You see, try to make us forget who we are as a people and who we belong to. You see, but once again, through the spirit of truth, you know, we we know who we are as a people, man, and we know the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Okay, so we at the time that salvation is right around the corner, man. Salvation is right around the corner. Salvation is nearer than we believe. In our verse 11 it says, "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony." Because ultimately, the hopeful elect, the elect are going to be delivered because of Yahweh Shah, because of what Yahweh Shah did for the nation of Israel. And it says, "And the word of their testimony, and they love not their lives unto the death." You see, because more and more we're getting closer, more we are separating ourselves from this world. Now, verse 12, which is the point. "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you." Devil means slander. Okay? Because once again, the accuser of our brethren. Because once again, Esau, Edom do nothing but slander the children of Israel, man. And it says, "For the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knows that he has but a short time." Because he knows he has a short time, man. And that's the reason why so many things is happening. And it's going to come to the point that Esau, Edom is going to start making different laws and so on and so forth.
1 year
Like,
penalty for incite.
Came across this video, and it says, "Trump, we took the freedom of speech away." And that's the time that we're coming into. Because once again, he wants full control of the people. He wants to control you, man. You see? And that's Esau for you, man. You know?
Riots. We've made it 1 year penalty for inciting riots. We took the freedom of speech away because that's been through the courts, and the court said you have freedom of speech. But what has happened is when they burn a flag, it agitates and irritates crowds.
Yeah, that was just a little quick video. And more Esau, Edom is going to want to take everything from you, man. You see? So that's the reason why it's so important to understand and know what the MOTB is, man. That's spoken of in the book of Revelations 13. You see? Those things are very important to know and to consider these things, man. Meditate on these things. Because we're coming closer and closer to, to that time, man. So I just wanted to make a quick video, and Lord willing, that this lesson was edifying as well as uplifting unto those that believe in this truth. And with that, I want to say shalom.